I have more coming in on Sandeep Ghosh, the ex-principal, and his connections. If I could take you through this big news coming in. All right, another explosive news break that we have here in Kolkata rape and murder case. Mamata Banerjee's old letter, India Today has accessed, a letter that she sent to the ex-principal Sandeep Ghosh. This letter is a letter wishing him a very happy birthday, a personalized one to show the proximity this man Sandeep Ghosh had with the ruling dispensation here. Sandeep Ghosh, who's currently under scanner by the CBI for an alleged cover-up while the investigation was, when the case came to light in his own hospital, there was a bid to sort of hush-hush and cover up the fact that she was raped and murdered in the hospital premises. So the attempt and the delay, the lag in starting off with the investigation itself blamed all on the hospital authorities and the police initially. The police, of course, Kolkata police have taken this investigation forward in the right direction, at least so we understand by the CBI's initial report. But the fact that the hospital did all that they can initially to sort of downplay this. Here is Sandeep Ghosh, who's the man in question, under whom this failure was highlighted. Sandeep Ghosh has been wished by West Bengal Chief Minister herself, Mamata Banerjee, sending out a personalized happy birthday letter to him, to the former RG Kar principal Sandeep Ghosh. In fact, this letter that's dated June 2022. This was the time that this was in fact the time that he just got in as a vice principal of the RG Kar Hospital and College. He received a letter from the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee saying a very happy birthday. The letter, which was accepted by Sandeep Ghosh, that wishes him the heartiest greetings and the best wishes on your birthday. May you fulfill all your dreams and may your life be blessed with more happiness, success and good health in the days ahead. I also wish your family members all the very best. This formal birthday wish that's dated in 2022, right after he took over as the principal of the RG Kar Hospital in 2021. So just a year later, he gets a wish, personalized wish from Mamata Banerjee through a letter. Not too sure how many of the government employees of Mamata Banerjee really get that treatment, but I'm going to bring in Indrajit Kundu to give us a little more on the political angle of this all, considering there's huge protests by the opposition here, Indrajit, the BJP per se, we're looking, and even the left who's mounting pressure, saying that Sandeep Ghosh, Sanjay Roy are all foot soldiers of the TMC. They have the blessings of the Chief Minister herself. These are the kind of statements that are being made. And this letter here speaks for itself, that he had a rapport with the Chief Minister directly. How many of them actually get a letter from Mamata Banerjee, a personalized one, wishing him a very happy birthday?
Well, Nabila, let's make a few things clear. This is, of course, a personalized letter from the Chief Minister's office to the principal of the former principal of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. This, of course, is not to say, I don't have the evidence to prove that Sandeep Ghosh had a direct access to Mamata Banerjee or has a direct connection to the Chief Minister of West Bengal. But we know that this is a formal letter. These are the kind of formal, birthday greetings, wishes that are sent from the Chief Minister's office to people, the various dignitaries, celebrities, people who are of eminence in West Bengal, in Kolkata. And, such letters are received by several film stars, filmmakers, people who are, renowned in their own profession. So that's not something which is, abnormal. This is something of a routine. And it is a personalized letter signed by the Chief Minister herself. Such a letter has also been sent to the principal of RG Kar Hospital. The former principal of RG Kar Hospital, Sandeep Ghosh, which we have accessed right now. Sandeep Ghosh, remember, was, given the position of the principal in 2021. So in 2021, he, takes charge as the principal of RG Kar Hospital. In 22, this letter, of course, June 22nd, 2022, during his birthday, he receives the letter from the Chief Minister's office. What we have been, told as this letter just shows. And there the Chief Minister, of course, it's a pre-drafted letter. This is the similar kind of letter that generally most eminent personalities receive from the Chief Minister's office. The exception being that, it is autographed by the Chief Minister. So the draft of the letter is more or less the similar. Only the name of the celebrities keeps changing. And here we can see it's addressed to Dear Professor Ghosh. So the former principal of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, Sandeep Ghosh, he did receive this letter from the Chief Minister's office, signed by the Chief Minister as a birthday wish from the very top administration of West Bengal. And that has, of course, surfaced now as we are showing on India Today.
Indrajit, I'd like you to stay with us. If I could read out this letter yet again, a personalized one that's been sent to Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the ex-principal of RG Kar. Again, I'd establish that this establishes the rapport that he holds with the TMC cadre, the top brass of the TMC, as big as the Chief Minister herself. Mamta Banerjee sending this letter dated June 2022, where it reads, "Please accept my heartiest greetings and best wishes on your birthday. May you fulfill all your dreams and may your life be blessed with more happiness, success and good health in the days ahead. I also wish your family members all the very best." This formal birthday wish that was dated 2022 June comes a year after he was appointed as the principal here. Sukanta Majumdar, who is the chief of the BJP right here in West Bengal, joining us on the phone line. Sukanta ji, हमने आपको देखा कल बहुत बड़ा आंदोलन लेते हुए कोलकाता में. मैं वहां पर थी, आपसे बात भी हुई. क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि ये लेटर के थ्रू क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? ममता बनर्जी ने एक पर्सनलाइज्ड बर्थडे विश लेटर भेजा है संदीप घोष के लिए 2022 में. क्या वो एकजुट थे? क्या उसका ममता बनर्जी का काम कर रहे थे? आपका क्या असेस करना है इसका?
होता है सही है, लेकिन आप अगर अच्छा जब घटा तब उसको
You hear me? Okay, well, I'm going to try and get Sukanta back on the line, but this of course has shown in a way the link that Sandeep Ghosh has with the top brass of the TMC, as big as the Chief Minister herself. Indrajit continues to stay with us. While I read out this letter, Indrajit, I'll come back to you until Sukanta is back on the line with us. The letter to Sandeep Ghosh by Mamta Banerjee reads, and I quote, "Please accept my heartiest greetings and best wishes on your birthday. May you fulfill all your dreams and may your life be blessed with more happiness, success and good health in the days ahead. I also wish your family members all the very best." The formal birthday wish dated June 2022 comes a year after Sandeep Ghosh, the ex-principal of RG Kar, was appointed here. Remember, same Sandeep Ghosh was in fact a man who passed out of this college. This is his alma mater. So he has great connection and association with RG Kar, not just now when he was appointed as a principal, but also through the time he studied medicine. He passed out from the same very college and returns to his alma mater, this time at the helm of affairs in 2021. He's an orthopedic surgeon, but we hear extensively as an orthopedic surgeon, hasn't really made any headway on that front. He's basically known to be a principal, largely carrying out duties, administrative work, etc., but hasn't really made a mark as an orthopedic surgeon. This is what I hear from the doctors community extensively, that he was only known to be the principal here, but really not for his actual skill of being an orthopedic surgeon. Now, we hear there are lots of allegations of corruption against him, where he was manipulating tender. He took a cut from all the tenders floated from the hospital here. He sold unclaimed bodies, dead bodies, sold unclaimed dead bodies. This is harsh, and it's shocking for a principal of a college like this to have association with the Chief Minister himself, to be carrying out such kind of duties here by selling off unclaimed bodies. Levels of corruption where we hear that he marked students as fail. Only would mark them, give them extra marks if they paid him money. Those are the kind of allegations against him, and we're shocked that you have a Chief Minister actually issuing a letter of happy birthday to him in a year of him joining. It's certainly disappointing that, knowing very well that this rape and murder happened at the premises, inside the hospital premises, there was an attempt to sort of derail the investigation process right from the start, as soon as the crime was exposed here. And this was done at the behest of Sandeep Ghosh. Whether he was directly involved in the crime or not, the CBI will establish. But the fact, his intention to sort of dilute this case and, subdue it right in the beginning itself, raises a lot of questions of his intentions largely, and his role that could be deeper in this or not. Let me cut across to Indrajit with us. All right. We have Priyanka Tribewal joining us on the phone line for more on that. Priyanka, your take on Mamata Banerjee's letter wishing him happy birthday. Sandeep Ghosh, ex-principal of RG Kar, through this letter, we understand, may have had a rapport with the Chief Minister directly.
Yes, he definitely, and there is no secret to this, because all of us know that he has enjoyed the privilege of being in the good books of Mamata Banerjee. That is the reason that when a special committee was set up to find out, what wrong was happening at the RG Kar hospital, after there was a vigilance report on the complaint of Mr. Akhtar Ali. Thereafter also, Mr. Sandeep Ghosh was not removed. Rather, he was still intact in the college, and thereafter we have seen what all has taken place in the college. So this is not a secret, and everyone knows that he is enjoying the privilege of being in proximity with the Chief Minister. But now the question arises that this incident which has taken place, this heinous crime, so what is the involvement of Mr. Sandeep in this crime? And if at all it is found that he is involved in the crime, then we should also think about that Mamata Banerjee is also complicit or not in this incident.
Well, Mamata Banerjee at this point has remained rather mum, except for pulling out a rally on the streets of Kolkata, putting pressure on the CBI to crack this case. She says that this is a simple case of rape and murder. I mean, of course, the Kolkata police said it in the start that this is a case of rape and murder. The case was quickly handed over to CBI. Mamata Banerjee carried out a rally, but according to her, they've been fair in ensuring that this investigation goes as per protocol. Where do you think that the government failed in the initial steps itself?
First of all, being a woman, I think this will be a black spot in her career for always, because being a woman chief minister, she feels that this is just a case of rape. No, rape is just a case of rape. It is a heinous crime. And this crime, no punishment is big enough. Whatever the punishment is, it is a heinous crime, and she should have stood there as a chief minister stating that, we would not let anybody scot-free, but rather we have seen that when the evidences were tampered, thereafter also she wanted another 5 days for the police to handle it. The police has already done what they had to do in the 4 days which was given to them. That was a botched complete investigation, and we have already seen that, everything, the evidences and all, everything has been tampered now. So now to expect from CBI is nothing much that we can expect what the CBI will do. But again, I would say that as a women chief minister, if she would have taken correct initiative and steps on the right time, then I don't think that this case would have happened now, and probably the doctor would have been alive.
Correct. And the fact that he was placated right after the crime came to fore, moved to another hospital and asked him to lead another hospital just is raising that kind of suspicion that that they were trying to shield him for whatever reasons. Thanks very much.